some runes out. So the first rune I got out was this little bee. That could also be someone's initial. But that is goddess energy. That's fertility. It's like an arousal of new ideas or beliefs coming into you. But I felt called to go in with the Poe deck. And the first three cards I pulled out was the Empress, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Knight of Paws. All of those were in reverse though. So you can take this as it resonates. This could be you or this could be someone else. But if this is the person right now, this is an Empress in reverse. There's a need to evaluate, because we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse too, which is like a need to evaluate your work. And there's a need to work harder right now. If you find yourself lacking confidence, a little philosophy like I like is self-confidence comes from self-competence. So know yourself. If you're having a hard time understanding who you are, or if you don't like who you are and you're having a hard time with all that, hey, hello, Leanne. I hope you're having a good morning, Missy. But there could be a lack of confidence in someone that isn't happy with their job, or things aren't really going to plan. Sunflowers could also be significant. But the thing is, it's like, also do interesting things that you're passionate about, because that makes you more attractive. Like if you're speaking to someone and they don't know what they're talking about, but they want to seem interested in something, it's not as attractive as you having whatever weird niche you have and talking about that passionately. That is going to get you further than pretending you like something you don't like. All right, so it's symbolic. This deck was upside down, so you can kind of be having an off day. It's also nice to start it with gratitude. But we're going to dig more into this. I kind of want to make this one pile and then pick up on another person, because if this isn't you, this could be someone you're dealing with, or if you have a specific person in mind, this could be someone they're dealing with. This person can also be ungrateful for things, like they don't find little things to be grateful about. It has to be something huge or big, and even that, if this person gets a lot of blessings, like they could still be ungrateful because they've grown up in a very privileged household or had a very privileged life. It seems like someone's going to be walking away from something, or someone can be walking away from this feminine energy. Because there was a lot of illusions. Someone could also be fantasizing about you, or fantasizing about having some new life. Someone's in their head fantasizing about walking away, and then above that we have sunflowers. The thing is, someone's having a lot of self-realizations, and I feel like someone is finally coming to the self-realization that the person they're with or were with it doesn't speak to them on a soul level. It's like someone is realizing this Empress in reverse is not their person, or they could not work that hard. Someone, remember, if this is you, this feminine energy, this is someone that they could be a little more bitter right now. They're having a hard time with creativity. They could be feeling blocked. There's a need for this person to work harder and invest more work on themselves. Like there's something heavy for this person about work and needing to work harder. And remember, self-confidence comes from self-competence. So know yourself. It's very important to know who you are and get confident in that. And remember, if one group of people don't like you, there's 7 billion people, 8 billion people on this planet. There's going to be a whole plethora of people that love you for you, but there could be a need to get out of the environment you're in or the people you hang out with if they're not resonating with your soul anymore. Like remember that growth is a concept. Some people grow, some people don't. Some people get stuck, sadly, in cycles that they just don't learn their lesson and they keep repeating them, and that can really hold you back. So it's important, like, also to show God that you're not just trying, but you're being consistent with it, and you will see these blessings come in. So I don't know if this Empress, Nine of Pentacles, and Knight of pause is in reverse for you or for someone that somebody is dealing with. Yeah, I feel like this is a third party situation. Someone can be talking to someone or with someone that could not be a very hard worker, and they could take credit for stuff, or they just think they deserve everything they already have and there's no need to work for it. I feel like this is someone that grew up very privileged. And there's nothing wrong with that either, guys. Some of us are just blessed with lucky lives. But also, that doesn't mean if you don't come from a very blessed or lucky life, like that gives you a sense of resilience. And if you let that work to your benefit, you can go after the things you want in life. That also goes with like empathy. If you're an empath or you're very sensitive in situations, that is a superpower and a strength. Because, like, think about it. How you have to be resilient to be an empath and feel all those feelings. Like, empaths have a sense of resilience because if you're capable of being that vulnerable and knowing you're going to get knocked down and you keep getting back up, that is a super strength. So don't think your sensitivity is something to be ashamed of. It's something to be proud of because you think differently, you feel differently. And that's a blessing. So the person that's walking away from some kind of illusions, or they're not really sure on some situation because they're having a lot of self-realizations, this person's going to be going towards calmer waters. Also, if you're the person walking away from something and you're tired of a bunch of illusions or deceit around you, you could be having self-realizations that this isn't your path, or that the place you're in right now is not the place you want to stay in. You want to get out of the spot you're in. It's like help is arriving at the perfect time. That's the Six of Swords. You could be getting this offer or some kind of help from a Queen of Pentacles. This is someone very humble and kind and likes to share their wealth. Someone could also have a work opportunity for you. That is this Queen of Pentacles. This is someone that if you put yourself out there, whether it be in the job field you're in, or you're putting yourself out online, or you're doing a hobby you really love outside, there is someone that has taken notice of you and your diligent hard work or your talents. And this person could want to come in and give you some kind of victory and success. 737 was just on the clock. So that's also like an influencer status. And above that is judgment. So you could be having the self-realization right now that you are supposed to get online and start something or start posting regularly online. Remember, you don't have to have the confidence at first, but have the courage. And you can develop that confidence by having competence and knowing who you are. Don't let people tell you who you are. You figure out who you are and then show that. And you doing this and walking away from some situation, it could even be an old belief, like saying you're not good enough, which you are. Remember, you are good enough and you are worthy of feeling happy no matter what your past is, no matter what mistakes you have made. This is your sign right now that you are worthy of love, respect, and honor. Have honor to your name. I don't care what your past was. The past is irrelevant to your present and future. Think of the past. Think right now like you're living in the future. So what does that feel like? What does that look like? Having these goals will also help you. Mel Robbins this morning. A reason a lot of us get lost, especially after reaching a goal or reaching a milestone or whatever it may be, afterwards it's like you get it, then what's your purpose? Purpose brings us meaning in life. So write down a few goals you have, keep them, and go after them, and give yourself those boundaries, give yourself that respect. Make a few goals, and when you cross them off your list, not only are you going to feel a sense of accomplishment, but those goals are giving you purpose. Those goals give you meaning. And what is life without purpose or meaning? That's something, if you're really struggling, 2211 on the clock, that you need to go after. What in your life gives you purpose? Because if you're struggling, it doesn't matter how good of a job you are. It doesn't matter your accomplishments. It doesn't matter how happy the relationship you're in. If you don't feel a sense of purpose there, you're going to feel lost or very unhappy in your life. And it has nothing to do with the people around you or the job you have. It has to do with you having purpose. So find that purpose in you, and it can be anything. Literally, it can be the weirdest thing. I just found a channel this morning on monkeys because I was trying to find something that looked like my cat. She has a whole page dedicated to sock monkeys. I am so happy I found that woman online because I could not find a sock monkey anywhere. Love her. Have your goals, guys, and don't care about what the niche is. There's a whole plethora of people that love your niche. Emotional fulfillment, 10 of Cups. You have a wish fulfillment coming in. This is the universe granting you your desires and wishes. 2211, I keep seeing that number. It's everywhere. That could be someone's age or birthday, or you could have a child that's 11 or 22, or something could happen on the 11th or 22nd. But, yeah, like, when it comes to manifesting things to you guys, it's not just having the visualization board, which is important too. You want to visualize what your life can be like or what it's going to be like and pretend you're already living it. You have to kind of, I said delusional to someone the other day and I forget what they said, something about being like optimistic, like you're just very optimistic with it. But when you are living in your imaginary future life, you kind of have to be a little delusional with it because you need to attach feeling to what you want. Whatever it is you want, attach a feeling to it and pretend you're already living it. People can call you delusional, but watch you get your manifestations faster. All right? You have to attach feeling to the thought. At the end of the day, a thought is just a thought unless you attach a feeling to it. And when you attach a feeling to it, you can attach motives with it and you can start going after those things. I encourage you to write down your goals so you can actually see them out on paper in front of you. Even if you don't have the whole visualization board, do that. I have one in my closet right now from a long time ago. And it was when I first got sober again, like 4 years ago. And I looked at it. And within the past 3 years, I accomplished those things on that board, except for the house. But, you know, I'm not homeless. So there's a start. Anyways, the universe is gifting you some kind of manifestation that you have. Like whatever you are desiring, the universe is gifting you that. And this is going to bring an extreme sense of emotional fulfillment. I just remembered my dream. This is so significant. And it was weird because I knew it was some of my followers. And it's literally like, ow! I did it again. Oh my gosh. My whole big toe is bleeding. That could be significant to someone. You have no idea. I'm sorry, hold on. I have a high pain tolerance too. My whole toe is cut open right now. It's just bleeding. I have a doctor's appointment soon. Okay, wait. The dream. It was so significant too. And the one girl, I've never met her in real life, but she was already one of my best friends and I knew it was one of you guys. I don't know how. But so there was these lines. There was like hundreds and hundreds of people and it was about manifestation. All right. And there's hundreds of people in all these lines and they start putting people in rows in my dreams. And the first row is like the people that are going to be handed their manifestations first. And all of us are like at the back of the line more, right? We all get bumped to the very first row. And we're standing in line to be handed our manifestations. This was my dream last night. And all of us got a skip and we went to the front. So like if these readings have been resonating and you have been just trying to be a good person and you're acknowledging past mistakes, you're not blaming other people, you are taking ownership of yourself, this is putting you to the front of the line with your manifestations. And I remember hugging the girl in front of me. She was younger than me, but she had red hair and they were long braids like this. And I remember hugging her and she was just smiling and she had dimples. And she was like, are we really gonna get our manifestations first? And I was like, we cut the whole line because we were deserving of it. So keep doing things that make you deserving to get what you want. There has to be action behind this stuff. 15:15 on the clock. Also, 15 is such a significant number. If these readings have been resonating, look up the plain angel number 15, because that could be relating to your manifestation. Who done? Guys, I don't know what's wrong with this. Anytime someone sends me emojis on here, I have to accept them. I don't know why. Emotional fulfillment. This is like, you could have a really happy soulmate or love connection coming in, and this is going to also bring a lot of abundance. Like, you getting in this relationship, or even if it's not a relationship, you're gonna, I do feel that though. If this reading resonates, this could be a relationship coming in. And if things just line up back to back, even my toe, this could be resonating with you. And my right ear's ringing high pitched now. It's like you're some financial blessing coming in, and it's because you're not giving up on yourself. Like, literally, guys, even though it's like in the Bible with stuff, that's why when you use tarot right now, what I want you to know is I am an intuitive reader. Tarot is here to help use as a tool to guide you in directions. I never want you to take a reading as complete accuracy with anyone, because we have free will. And things can always change. Little things we do change these things. Did you guys know my heart line used to be up here? Until I started working on myself, self-development, I realized my worth and what I have to give in a relationship, and my heart line is up there now, which means you have a long-lasting, true love relationship, the higher up it goes. And I worked on myself, and my palm changed. Work on yourself. Just because your heart line doesn't go all the way up yet or anything like that doesn't mean you can't take steps to do that. We are forever growing and changing, and nothing is set in stone. So just try not to have expectations on the things you're going after. Just know that you have purpose, and that purpose is going to be your main motivator and drive in life. What time is it? Yeah, there's unhealthy competition. Hold on. All right. Because we got the 5 of, and then I just flipped to death and rebirth. Whoever you are, Scorpio, you keep coming out. And then Capricorn energy, the devil. You could also have either a Capricorn or Scorpio obsessively thinking about you. I could literally just feel someone be like, yeah. Hold on. It's because this person, if they are, it's because they learned some kind of lesson. We also have Taurus energy out. 1 second. Okay, sorry. I need to get an Uber because, once again, I lost my car keys. That's fun. Anyways, judgment, self-realizations. That's heavy on here. Let me just read this to you real fast. And the Sun. So self-realization and understanding, spiritual awakening and redemption, knowing your motives and heart to be true, total transparency, and a glorious unraveling of spirit. So, and then if you start from the beginning, you'll see like this pile was who someone could be dealing with. They could just be very ungrateful with things. And gratitude was the main message today that I got. I also have some more tips I wrote down and stuff for like self-confidence and goals. Remember, if you're feeling upset or unmotivated in life and anything like that, there's something internally going on. It's not you, don't worry. But also writing down your goals and going after them gives you a purpose. Purpose is the most important thing. I have to go right now. I don't have pants. All right, I love you.